number 2. I'm going to do a quick walk around. As you can see, the electric motor up top there has been moved to that back platform for transport, because if it sits up on top of the gearbox, it's too high for transport. Extended belts. I believe this will also be coming with the shorter belts if that motor wants to be moved from there back over to on top of that. There's a mount for it. There's a space on the other side for a secondary motor. So if you need more power, you can run another motor on this side. That's why that shaft has been extended. Obviously the belt's super wide, rollers there. Pretty basic, easy setup here. So as I walk around the back, you see there's ladders are attached just for transport at this time. Jacks for the jack legs, pins for these legs to come down once it's up in its raised position. Same here in the back. Single axle in the rear. Emergency shutdown switches on all 4 corners, one here, one back up front, and the same on both the other sides. Okay, we've got power going to it now. So what I'll do is I'll jump up and turn the Danfoss controller on, and then we'll see what we got. So on this bin gate door, we've got 2 hydraulic rams because of all the weight that's going to be on there. And there's material in this bin, so there's 2 rams that are wired in sync to one button, and that tells you your gate opening. So as you press the button on the Danfoss controller, your gate opening will be read in real time. Here's the nice waterproof, weatherproof box and the conduit wire. And then you have your Danfoss controller. Here's the main control panel. So this is where all the wiring is, all the breakers and everything, and the VFD. Okay, there's your main breaker, so the door has to be closed. Turn the main breaker on. That gives us power. As you can see, that's by the red light. If you hit the E-stop, the red light goes out. E-stop out, red light's on. Now we can turn power to the Danfoss on. Now you turn the display on here. Okay, here's your conveyor on-off switch, conveyor speed, bin gate up and down, vibrator button. Here's your display switch, main power on and off, and the e-stop. So once your display comes on, you hit this button. There's 2 options. You've got memory of everything that went through the machine and how many hours of operation, right? Then you can go back, go to our production screen, and that's going to give us our gate opening, the density of the material that we're using, and then our efficiency setting to make adjustments if what our weight is coming out needs to be adjusted. So the bin gate, you can go up and down. So as you see, the bin opening is going up as I go up with the bin gate. And I can stop it wherever. I can go down, and now it's closing the bin gate. So I'll put it to 8 inches. Now I can turn the conveyor on. Okay, and you'll see the speed is controlled by this dial here. And now our conveyor is moving, and it's giving us readings on the tons per hour coming out. Okay, and I'll bring us up top. We've got these jacks for the bin extensions. So as you fold these, you turn the handle, and the bin gate extensions come out to allow more material in there. As you can see, this thing is massive. You can see the belts moving now. And it's just overall a giant machine. So it's running right now. It's very quiet. You can barely hear it run. Excuse me, I'll turn the bin collecting belt conveyor all the way up, max speed. Okay, the greater the density of the product, the more tons per hour that'll be coming out based on the density. Okay, now I'll come down, I'll give you a look at operations from the ground. Okay, tensioner's back here. All the rollers, the belts running straight. No negative tracking on it. Not much to this one, guys. And the last thing will be the vibrator. That's right here. Okay, turn the speed down, turn the conveyor off. Display is off, main power is off. We'll put the stop in for a lockout so I can open up this cabinet. Now as I turn this breaker, that disconnects all the power to the unit, and then we can see inside this panel. In here you'll see the VFD and timer for the vibrator and all the electronics used to make this thing run, and then obviously the main breaker, power inlet, and the conduit to run to the Danfoss monitor. You see the grease points are all nicely labeled around the machine. Okay, another grease point on the jack. Very beefy, very rugged, well built. Air ride suspension down here. That's the air bag. There's the air cylinder. Heavy duty axles and leaf springs. LED lighting. Another e-stop here. There's another fold down leg. Okay, here's our vibrator. 460 volt. That's it, pretty basic, but very rugged and well built. For more information, search us up at PavementGroup.com. This is part of our Olympus cold feed bin systems. Thanks, guys.